Addie sat cramped in the back of the car, sad that her family was moving so far, away from everything that she'd ever known, to live in Portland, she said with a groan.
Portland's not bad. In fact, it's the best. Her mother said brightly, "Now, please give it a rest."
The more that you know, the less that you'll frown. So Addie began to imagine the town.
Our new home in Portland, the one up in Maine, is nestled between ocean and mountain terrain. It's a modest-sized city with a mammoth-sized heart. And there's more to this place. Portland's just where we start.
Because Portland is part of a much bigger place, a region of towns that are easy to trace. Let's start with Scarborough and its natural maze of tidal-fed marshes and picturesque bays.
Westbrook and Gorham each have their share of bustling streets and wide open air. Falmouth and Cumberland's pastoral landscape are where many a business begin to take shape. Cape Elizabeth offers a place on the shore, and historic South Portland has parks, piers, and more.
On a movable bridge, drivers cheerfully wait for ships to sail loaded, chock full of their freight. They bring brewing gear, coffee, and new solar panels, and send bean boots, lobster, and thick red plaid flannels.
So the rest of the world can enjoy all the things that man's hard work and ingenuity brings.
And for business owners in this wonderful place, there's more than just profit and glory to chase. They gather together for the chamber to plan ways to improve everything that they can.
Here's an example. Portland's spread very wide, so if you want to get around, you'll need a good ride. You can putter on mopeds, go race on e-bikes, cruise on huge sailboats, or take long nature hikes.
And all while those vehicles have their own pluses, the Chamber is making sure we've all got buses, so that it won't matter how you find your way. You'll always be able to shop, work, or play.
And where do you go when the playing is done? Finding a new home is rarely much fun. Old houses are taken, new buildings cost more, apartments are crowded, and prices can soar.
Well, lucky for us, the Chamber still has our back. They're working on plans to get housing on track.
So our friends and our neighbors, old men as new, can choose from more houses where there once were too few.
Some are out building more places to live, sustainable homes that use less than they give.
Still others build towers that stretch to the sky, with floor after floor of new housing supply. And for those who need help getting back on their feet, the Chamber builds paths away from the street.
And they celebrate men like us up there too. New ones from Somalia, Sudan, and Peru.
Venezuela, Congo, Iran, and Iraq are joining communities on most every block. Because people in Portland rightfully know that closing their doors is no way to grow. A city, a town, a region, or state can only become really wonderfully great
when its foods and ideas, music leaders, and shops happen as part of big cultural swaps.
So as Addie imagined her new home in Maine, she was filled with new thoughts she could barely contain.
Maybe some other cities are bigger, richer, or warm.
But Portland's a place that knows how to transform.
It attracts new companies and helps businesses grow. And those business people help people, even ones they don't know, to live better lives at work, home, and in school.
Because in Portland, there seems to be one golden rule.
If we work hard, we'll match the Portland we see
to the one we imagine.
That's a guarantee.
Look, shopping.
Sam